What if the next world currency isn't created by governments, but by the people? No central bank, no politicians, just code and 21 million digital coins. How could something like that even happen? How does a currency with no country, no army, and no leader start replacing money itself? It's not happening in Silicon Valley or Wall Street. It's happening in the streets of Buenos Aires, Lagos, and Manila. People who were never supposed to control money are quietly taking it back. And by the end of this video, you'll see how Bitcoin could spread from the bottom up, not by governments forcing adoption, but by billions of people choosing it for one simple reason. It works. The global financial system is cracking. Inflation, debt, and politics have turned trust, the foundation of money, into fiction. 70% of the world lives under weak currencies. 1.7 billion adults don't have a bank account, yet most of them have a smartphone. So what happens when the phone in your pocket becomes your bank and your lifeline? That's what Bitcoin is starting to do. And here's the twist. This revolution isn't starting from the rich, it's starting from the poor. In Argentina, families convert their paychecks to Bitcoin the day they get them, because their currency loses value by the hour. Can you imagine living in a country where your salary dies faster than your food spoils? In Nigeria, freelancers accept Bitcoin because banks block international payments. In the Philippines, overseas workers send money home in seconds, skipping the middlemen who used to take a week and 10% in fees. To Wall Street, Bitcoin is a speculative bet. But to billions of people across the global south, it's Plan B money. Money that actually works when everything else breaks. And once people find money that can't be frozen, inflated, or stolen, why would they ever go back? This is how bottom-up adoption begins. First, individuals protect their savings. Then, merchants follow their customers. Fintech apps integrate Bitcoin wallets. And before long, entire cities start using it to move real value every day. But here's the question. What happens when governments realize they can't stop it? They don't lead this revolution. They chase it, because when enough citizens adopt Bitcoin, regulation becomes recognition. At some point, one small nation, maybe Argentina, maybe Turkey, decides to hold Bitcoin in its reserves. And when that happens, will the rest of the world follow or fight it? As adoption spreads, liquidity deepens and volatility fades. Banks begin settling between themselves and Bitcoin. Corporations use it to move capital across borders. And without a single treaty, Bitcoin becomes the neutral base layer of global finance. A digital gold standard for the internet age. Could it really anchor the global economy? Not replace it, but stabilize it? Every monetary revolution in history started from the top. Emperors, bankers, technocrats. This one rises from the bottom. From the unbanked, the forgotten, the connected. It's not imposed, it's chosen. And once billions of people choose money they can trust, no one will ever take it back. Because for the first time in history, the world's currency isn't being built by power. It's being built by people.